In this section, I'd like to go a little deeper into the 4 elements. Right? The first element is knowing who it's for. The second element is getting their enrollment in a journey. The third is the narration itself, the presentation itself. And the fourth one is what happens after that. So here we go. Who is it for? We have to be very specific in our head. Are we trying to influence that teacher, that investor, that coworker? Once we have an idea of the who, we start to understand their worldview. What do they believe? What are they afraid of? What are they eager to experience? That everyone has a different posture when they're interacting with us in a presentation. We can't please everyone. If you try to resonate with the masses, you will fail. So instead we pick a persona, we pick a mindset, and we make sure that what we're doing resonates with their expectations, with their experience, where they are trying to go. And then the second one, this idea of enrollment, of earning it, of asking for it, of being willing to put an obligating question on the table. If I'm able to show this, are we able to do that? If I can answer your questions about this, is this institution prepared to do that? Not the sale itself, but is it even possible? Are we open to the possibility? The third one, which you can now understand in context, has to be after the first two, is the presentation itself, the narrative. Here's what we're doing. We're creating tension. We're telling stories. We are reminding people of things that they've experienced previously. We are bringing the outside world in, bringing people face to face with a feeling, with an experience, with a history. If all we're trying to do is give them some facts, bullet points are not the answer. A memo is. If all you're trying to do is show them what you can show them in a spreadsheet with a narration will do far better than trying to cram it into a box where it cannot fit. That the entire point of using our power, yeah, there's a pun there, the entire point of using our power is to create the tension as it unfolds in front of the person we are seeking to change. Can we be engaging, maybe even humorous, certainly interesting along the way, with cliffhangers and left turns that turn into right turns? Can we somehow weave together a narrative that causes the person who's seeing it to emotionally change, that their state goes from skeptical to committed? These emotional changes are almost never based on statistics. I could show you a statistic and it's not going to change your mind. What's going to change your mind is your engagement and your enrollment and your buying into the narrative that I'm unfolding for you when I do a powerful presentation. And then the last one, the fourth one, is what happens after that. Where's the call to action? How do I relieve my fear or my tension? How do I raise my hand and engage and go forward? It's not like we're just going to go in and plop something on the table and walk away. We are there to create a hole and to ask people to help us fill it. And that call to action gets embedded early and often in the sense that we know going in that we expect something is going to occur, that there's a forward posture in our work, and that informs how we unfold the idea, how we lay out the argument. So there you go, 4 steps, and mostly we've been skipping 3 of them, maybe even all 4. And that's why our presentations have been stumbling. But if we're willing to do the groundwork and experience all of the hardship and excitement along the way for all 4 steps, we're way more likely to use this tool for what it's possible to do, which is to make change happen.